Hello and welcome to this video entitled Why Project Management is Imperative to Professional Services Companies. My name is Michael Roberts, Vice President of Sales and Marketing here for SPK and Associates, and I'm here with Edwin Chung. Ed, feel free to introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Ed. I'm VP of Professional Services here at SPK.
And we're here today to give you a little bit of a peek behind the curtain into our consulting delivery and share what we think are a few important points about how we help clients get value from the work that we do. And I got a few things for Ed, and it revolves around how we help manage the projects that we work with customers. So, Ed, first question, how do we manage these projects, and how does that contribute to the success of engineering and IT projects, especially when it comes to dealing with really complex customer requirements?
Yeah, let me be a little bit facetious here by saying that for the projects where it's not important to know beforehand how much the total spend will be and when it will finish, project management does not contribute. All right. Uh, that's where it comes in, right? We want to do good planning up front. We have a lot of experience doing it. So part of good planning is planning for the unexpecteds, right? Which are kind of expected. I expect the unexpected. I don't know if that's allowed, but yes, including that in there, being agile and both using an agile process so that we're not doing a come back in 1 year, oops, we missed it. No, agile development process. And by agile, I also mean being flexible, right? To pivot in the middle of a project because these complex requirements requiring input, sometimes they change because in a 1 year project, the world changes, but more often it changes just because a player changed, a project changed, there's an extra project, there's an extra requirement we need to slip in, there's an extra integration we have to consider. And good project management allows for both meeting deadlines and budget limits and for changing the requirements to best meet the business need and produce value.
Which is really like, I think that's one of the most important parts is meeting the business value, not like completing the project or doing the thing. It's, does it give value to the customer at the end of the day, which is really what we focus on. So let me let me maybe we're giving a peek behind the curtain. So maybe what are some of the key ugly challenges that we face when we didn't have project management practices involved, and how have we overcome them with implementing project management practices in our delivery?
I, where do I begin? Let me be a little personal, right? Let me be a little personal and say that without good project management, there were times where how to say it, it feels like at every deadline it's a scramble. Everyone go crazy, and God forbid you have two deadlines that both end on a Saturday, and now you're double scrambling. And at best it was stressful, and at worst something mistake was made, right? Which means another scramble on Sunday. so
Right.
so those are some of the things we're avoiding personally, internally. Right. But also I think it allows us it's more comfortable for customers, right? For everyone, for the people who I'm receiving. Michael, if I'm doing this thing for you, hey, regular status updates, predictable status updates, partial delivery, right? Here's not the whole system. Here's the first 10% and here's the first 20%. Please take a look at it. Lends a lot of credibility to you, which you can distribute with your internal teams, with your management. Everyone is a lot more comfortable with this is going well. This is going well because you've said it's going well via this Gantt chart.
Right. And as long as the tools are matching the actual delivery, then great. Or the Gantt chart's matching the actual delivery, that's great. Um, and this is, I think, another key component too. Over the last, I'll say, 3 to 5 years, we've probably implemented a lot more tools to help manage this tool, not just, project management practices and people managing these projects that we're working on, but we now have tools that are helping us view these things. And you mentioned the Gantt chart thing, and being able to track certain deliverables and dates and timelines. So can you give the viewers here an understanding of what strategies and tools we implemented to ensure that these projects are delivered on time, on budget, and they're meeting what customers are expecting.
I think the biggest thing that we've really gone all in on is Atlassian Jira, right? That is our core tool or one tool. I don't know the word, but everything's going into there and it's helping us manage everything. From there, we've selected certain add-ons such as Structure, does Gantt charts. We use Tempo timesheets for time tracking. And also very important, we integrate into Power BI to automate. This is very important also, automate reporting, right? Automate reporting so that we can keep an eye on many things at once. Those are like the key things that we put together in order to ensure that we are tracking things more frequently, both more granularly and less granularly, depending on the audience. And also ensuring that one of the misses that we or others might make is that doing a project, we forget that the 20% of the project happens after the last technical deliverable, after the migration, after the go live. It's coming back to you so that you can go to your boss and your boss's boss and say, here's the project results. Here's how we met our goals. Here's what goals we changed. Here's how we're under budget. Let me state that out loud, because guess what? If you don't tell someone you're on time and under budget, somehow they forget.
Or
So
they assume that you're not on time and over budget.
So yeah, after the project closes, because we've been tracking, one of the big things we do is metrics, right? That's a big thing for us, metrics. After the project close and we report back success metrics, guess what? Those actually needed to be recorded since the beginning of the project. So having a good project management system and a setup to record those metrics, success metrics, is necessary from day one
Yeah.
in order to finish.
Yeah, it aligns, being able to have those metrics aligned to being able to share case studies and things that we did that actually move the needle in value for the customer. So yeah, you do need to have a
Right.
process that can track all those things.
Right.
So
Because it's not just, let's be honest, the project is not just, I need to migrate, stuff from here to here. The project is, I need the business to be more productive. I need the business to be first to market. I need the business to be compliant with FDA regulations, and I need the engineers to have good morale so they don't go on vacation as much.
right. Well, thanks, Ed. I appreciate you giving us a little bit of some insight into why project management is important to these types of engagements. For folks watching, thanks for watching, and be sure to like this video and subscribe to the SPK YouTube channel, where we'll publish a lot more videos like this. Until next time, thanks for watching.